Have you ever wondered why the prices of goods and services increase over time? Why does the same loaf of bread that cost $1 5 years ago now cost $1.50? It's not just because the baker has decided to up his game and use fancier ingredients. No, there's a more complex economic phenomenon at work here. It's called inflation. Inflation, in the simplest terms, is the rate at which the general level of the prices of goods and services is rising, and subsequently purchasing power is falling. Imagine you have a $10 bill in your pocket. Today that $10 bill might buy you 2 loaves of bread, a liter of milk, and a newspaper. But fast forward a few years, and you may find that the same $10 bill only buys you a loaf of bread and half a liter of milk. That's inflation at work. Now, you might be thinking, why does this happen? Well, there are a few reasons. One of the most common is an increase in production costs. If the cost of wheat goes up, for example, then the baker needs to charge more for his bread to make a profit. The same goes for the dairy farmer and the newspaper publisher. Another reason is demand. If more people want bread, milk, and vegetables, then the providers of these goods can charge more for them. It's the basic law of supply and demand. But it's not all bad news. A little bit of inflation is actually a good thing. It's a sign of a healthy, growing economy. If prices are rising, it generally means that people are buying more goods and services, which can lead to businesses hiring more workers, increasing wages, and investing in new projects. However, when inflation gets too high, it can cause problems. It makes it harder for people to plan for the future because they don't know how much things are going to cost. It can also lead to a decrease in the value of money, as what you can buy with $1 today is less than what you could buy with $1 in the past. To combat this, central banks often aim to keep inflation at a manageable level. They do this by adjusting interest rates and controlling the money supply. So the next time you're at the store and notice that the price of bread has gone up, don't just blame the baker. Remember, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. To recap, inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising. It's caused by factors like increased production costs and demand, and it's controlled by central banks through interest rates and the money supply. A little bit of inflation can be a good thing, but too much can cause problems. And there you have it, a simple explanation of the complex economic phenomenon known as inflation. So keep this in mind the next time you're out shopping. You're not just buying bread, you're participating in a global economic system. How's that for food for thought?